Grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. I said you're up and I'm up. Y'all now tuned in to the Grind Hard Dream Big Show. Harder you grind, bigger you dream. I got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Miguel Coppedge. I'm 16. I'm a philanthropist, author, entrepreneur, motivational speaker. And I do everything.
A man of all trades, huh?
Yeah.
All trades. Okay. So, philanthropy. Why philanthropy? And like, when did you find that connection?
Philanthropy has always been in my heart ever since I was young. I've always hated seeing people like on the streets, like struggling and just homeless people in general. I just hated seeing it, and I just felt like I had a part to do, which was, help them out or anything, but I couldn't, because I'm a kid. I don't really have nothing. But every time I was with my mom, I was like, can we give like some money to them? And we will get, sometimes we won't, sometimes we will. But yeah, that's always been in my heart. And ever since I was a foster kid, and ever since I was like 8, actually, I've always wanted to donate to foster homes and everything when I was younger. So yeah,
that's what's up. So I guess that's what sparked I Care, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
So with I Care, you're able to do all this type of work, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that you've been able to do with I Care?
Mainly we've donated to foster homes like Child and Family Services DC, St. Anne's foster homes, I think. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, just donating to many different foster organizations. I love donating to them because that's my roots. So yeah.
Kudos to you. And you also said this entrepreneurship space, right? And an author. So you got this book, The Adventures of FireMan. Talk to me about that.
The Adventures of FireMan. So I wrote that out of boredom. Basically, it's about 2 young superheroes who discovered they had superpowers, and they use them to fight crime. So, yeah, it's no connection to me, but, you see, like, the person on the book, it looks just like me, so.
Okay,
yeah.
So it ain't about you, but somebody that look like you.
Yeah,
so that
right.
way it's relatable. Okay. I feel it. Okay. So, them having superpowers, like, do you feel like us as human beings have superpowers? Do we as people have superpowers?
I like to say if you're your own person, you have a superpower.
Okay.
If you're being yourself, you have a superpower, because a lot of people can't do that.
For sure. So do you know what your superpower is?
My superpower is being me, honestly. Being active, everybody has a different trait, and that's their superpowers.
Okay. Rather you being, like I said, influential, a motivator, an author, tapping into these gifts that you have, right? And utilizing them. I do feel like that is your superpower, right? So you also made a sequel to the book as well. So talk about that.
Okay. So the book is basically came upon when I got stung by a bee. I don't know why I wrote it because I got stung by a bee, but I think the book came out great because me getting stung didn't come out great, but the book did. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I wrote it because I got stung by a bee at a football game and I had an allergic reaction. So basically that's what that's about. But it's a little different story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the narrative behind it? Like with the second one, like, because I know you said the first one was two people discovering their superpower with a fireman. Was the second one kind of like entail?
So it's the same thing, two young superheroes. This time they're fighting this evil villain that's a bee called, I forgot, like B-Man or something. But the Stinger, right. So they're fighting this evil villain called the Stinger. That's a minion to their first arch nemesis.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah.
That's all right. So you got this little superhero fireman humanity thing going on. That's okay.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's okay. I like it though. It's definitely creative.
Thank you.
So, did you ever have aspirations to be a fireman?
Actually, no.
Okay. Because I'm about to say like fireman book. Okay. Let's write it down. I'm just like, okay, because normally sometimes people get inspiration, behind the things that they wanted to be and or see. So that's why I was asking about the fireman.
Yeah.
So you've also been able to meet some wonderful people along the way, monumental people as well, even the president.
Yep.
Barack Obama?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So I thought it was fake. Thought it was a dream. Can't lie. I told a lot of people about it after. I was like, oh my God, I met President Obama. And it was like, no, you're lying. I showed them a picture. It was like, oh my God, you actually met him. And I'm like, yeah, you should have believed me at the first thing. But it was a life-changing experience. That made me really want to be something that I was meant to be, which was, what I'm doing right now. Basically everything, whether it's, my basketball side or my entrepreneur side, philanthropy. I wanted to be everything.
Yeah, I see that. And on top of that, you also sell hair products too?
Yeah.
Okay. why'd you want to do that, or what created that?
Okay, so basically, when I was younger, not even when I was younger, when I had cut my hair. I had cut my hair for a while, and I was trying to find products that help my hair grow and curl my hair. So when my hair is short, it's pretty curly, but when it grows longer, it grows thicker. So basically, I needed a product to make it more curly, because the products I was using wasn't really helping. It was just making it a little bit like a moisturizer, and I wanted to make it everything: a moisturizer, a curl cream, a hair growth product, everything. I wanted to do everything, so that's how that came upon.
That's what's up. And what's the name of the product?
The name of the product is called Krulala. Is curls in Afrikaans, which is a language in South Africa.
Okay, that's very, very unique. And you probably found this product, worked on it yourself, and then you was like, hey, you know what? Maybe this can help some other people.
Yeah.
My hair ain't that curly. I'm clean cut, so But yeah, I think that's dope though. Definitely doing that and advocating for yourself in that work. So with philanthropy and all these goals, because it seems like you're a goal-oriented person, your motivation and your foundation, who inspires you and who motivates you?
My mom. My mom, she's done a lot for me. And for her to do a lot for me, that just inspires me. LeBron, no. Like, every time I would lose in a basketball game, my mom was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to call LeBron. Because I was crying. And I was like young, and I'm competitive. I'm still am competitive. I hate to lose. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to call LeBron and everything. I was like, I had stopped crying. And I would always stop crying after she would say, oh, yeah, you want me to call LeBron? I was like, I would stop crying. So
LeBron James, is he like one of your favorite basketball players too?
He's one of them.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have some favorites or?
First one, Mamba.
Kobe. Okay.
Second one is LeBron.
Okay.
My third one, probably KD.
Okay. Yeah. That's it? Top three? That's it?
I'll give you a top five.
Okay.
So my fourth one, Kyrie.
Okay.
My fifth one, a lot of people are going to hate me that I don't have Steph on this, but Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Yeah, I mean, I think they all kind of fit the person that you are, right?
Yeah.
I think that they're all leaders in their own right. They all do a lot on and off the court, so definitely, I definitely agree with you on that list. I think I'll put Curry in mine, though. I'd probably say like Kobe, Braun, KD, Curry, and if I were to say a fifth, I do like Kyrie's game, I do. But if I were to add somebody on the outside looking in, I like John Morant right now.
John Morant, that's my favorite right now.
Yeah, John Morant.
That's my favorite player right now.
I like his game and his compassion and competitiveness.
Yeah.
So what stirred you up for being like competitive though? Like, because you strive to do like everything to the best of your ability. So what drives that competitiveness with you?
I think what drives it, my passion for everything. Like whether it's basketball, even if it's like me writing something, I want to get 100 on that. No matter what, I want to get 100, A+. I don't care. I just want everything to be like perfect for me. I hate losing. I hate I just hate losing. I'm a winner. That's why.
Right. I think a lot of people don't like losing, right?
Yeah.
But I think also in order to win, you have to go through the loss. Right. You have to experience that, because if you haven't experienced that, then it's like when you win, how do you maintain it, right? What does it look like? So I think that, competitive nature, of course, is good. And I do like the fact that you're goal-oriented. But my advice to you is I wouldn't strive to be a perfectionist, because, you're going to make a mistake, right? But at the same time, learn from it, because every loss is a lesson, really. It's not, oh my gosh, I lost and it's permanent. The situation changes when your mindset does. So as far as the work and everything that you did, were you able to like talk to kids as well?
Yeah, I actually do motivational speaking for kids. Not just like saying like, oh yeah, not striving them to be their best they can be. Whether it's like whatever they play or whatever they do, I want them to be the best they can be. And I love seeing people succeed so much, and for other people like to succeed and I see them succeed, that just makes me like my heart warm.
I agree. Likewise, I'm not gonna lie. The people that you come across with and you come across in contact with, I think that if they're doing positive things, you're doing positive things, and they're accomplishing goals and you're accomplishing goals, then that's a round of applause. It's like, all right, let's just keep accomplishing these goals. Let's keep doing these positive things, because we all we got. So as far as that though, like, what is it that is unique about yourself when you're talking to the kids? Like, what do you constantly remind yourself of, when you're talking to kids?
I remind myself, like, of me.
Yeah.
I remind myself of the kid that I used to be. Like, a kid, I would just, like, run around, go outside, play basketball, whatever. I see that in them. Like, they can grow up to be bigger than me, or like I can grow up to be bigger than the person that I look up as, That's basically what I see.
I agree. And that's how I felt, because that's how I feel personally right now. Being older and seeing that, definitely with, the youth, to inspire and to motivate them to be bigger and better, because it's not a competition. It's really just providing them with, opportunities and or exposure or the things that they need in order to be successful. So when did you kind of like fall in love with, sports? Because I think that's an outlet for you as well. When did you fall in love with that? And how's that been for you?
I fell in love in sports. Well, I was actually like 1 year old. I was sitting down watching, I think my cousins were watching LeBron, right? I think it was a playoff game. It was actually, his first playoff game versus the Magic. No, it wasn't his first playoff game. It was his playoff game versus the Magic where he hit that game winner.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was watching that, and I knew exactly what was going on. I knew everything, like from the players, like I knew what was going on, and everybody was shocked. They was like, "Wait, he knows what's going on." And I don't really remember how I knew what was going on, but I think I I just knew. I just knew basketball was for me.
Okay.
At that point. So ever since then, I've been playing basketball, uh, playing. I've been just been playing sports in general.
And
Ever
then
since then,
you love the game. So what position do you play?
I play guard.
Okay.
I like to call myself a guard because I play like both point guard and shooting guard. I play both. No matter what, all I know is I like to say I'm the best player out there.
Okay.
With my mindset.
Right. Positive mindset.
Exactly.
That's good. That's good. I think that, once you tell yourself every single day that, you belong, you matter, that you are dope and you could do anything, then 9 times out of 10, you already then fed yourself the right things in your mind, then you just have to physically do it. So I think that's the dope thing about that. I know also you said, as far as like your 2 favorite classes, I mean, no knock to, the other classes you take. You said English and science. So what resonates with you in both of those subjects?
English and science. So English. First, English, I wrote books. So that's mainly where I got the love for English.
Right.
I'm a very good writer no matter what. I love writing. Whether it's even if I got to write a whole, like, 10 pages, I will write. I don't care. But science, it goes back to, like, science fair. I've always got first place, whether it was first place or second place. If it was the help of my mom or if I came up with an idea last second, I've always got first and second.
Okay.
And that's where I fell in love with science.
Okay. You also made some shirts too?
Yeah.
Okay. So like mental health, right? I think right now, with mental health, it's very, very important. I know that the pandemic has affected a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So with your mental health shirts, what was the inspiration behind that, and why did you feel like you needed to create something like that, for people to have or yourself?
Well, I'm ADHD.
Okay.
I was diagnosed when I was about like 6, 7. And I've always said ADHD is a superpower, or whatever you have is a superpower. So what you see on the shirt's like assertive, dynamic, hero driven. That's all superpowers. Whether it's a superpower you don't find in you, it's a superpower to me. It's a superpower. It should be a superpower to everyone else and yourself, because for you to have, like, a lot of people don't see that in you. Like, they don't see the good in you. They just see like, oh yeah, he has bipolar. His mood swings a lot. That's not what bipolar is, though.
Right.
That's not what the full definition of bipolar is. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to know. Like, everybody's different. Everybody has a superpower, basically.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's dope because I think that people are misunderstood at times, right? So with them being misunderstood, you kind of box them in, and I think that this creates an opportunity for people to see it where it's like, okay, well, I do belong and I still do matter. And, I'm just as important as the next person, because that representation is an art. You're expressing yourself, and this is who you are as a person. So also some rewards. I see that you've been rewarded a lot as well. So talk about those rewards and how did you feel being acknowledged for the work that you did?
So the first award, I think, was the Ilios Pizza thing. That was a contest that I had won. So the first time I entered, I was a runner-up, second place. The second time I had won. So that just made my charisma just like flourish. I love winning things and empowering others to, enter the contest, because it was like I was the only black boy in that contest. So for me to win, and then like some other, like when they did it again, it was some other like black young entrepreneurs to enter into it. That just made my heart like warm up so much. That was like inspirational to me.
For sure. I mean, it's also creating a narrative, right? I think a lot of people will say, change the narrative, but you're creating one. So the fact that you did it, somebody else is inspired to also do the same thing. So I think that's dope. Ben and Jerry's ice cream for a year? How did that happen?
So Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, they found me on the internet. I think they just found me on YouTube. And they were like, "Oh yeah, this kid is great." And I didn't know about it, but my mom did. So I was like, I got ice cream for a year? She was like, "Yeah." I was like, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even eat ice cream, right? But yeah, that just made me like so happy. Like as a kid, I love ice cream. So that's just like, it makes me happy. And they also donated $5,000 to a charity.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Ben and Jerry's. It was
it was Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to make sure, I get them mixed up. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So it was Baskin Robbins. I'm sorry, but yeah, Baskin Robbins is good ice cream though. It definitely is. So shout outs to them for acknowledging your work too. Yeah, I think that's definitely good. But also, the good cop versus bad cop in your book. Talk about that.
Okay, so my book is called Friendly Officers. It's supposed to show like how like what a good cop is, It's a lot of shining light or like dark light on cops right now, showing like, police brutality and everything. But there's some good cops in our community. Absolutely. And I've met a lot of them.
That's good. Because I think that it's difficult, right? Just speaking as a black man, when you see news and you could see the same story and hear the same narrative over and over and over again, it's times where it can grow to be frustrating. And then you're like, wait, nah, they all like this. Like, what are you talking about? But for you to have those interactions with them, to see the opposite side, to see the good side in it, especially at your age, is very, one, transparent, and two, bold, because, there's people that may still think the same about it when they see things. But for you to actually have connections and wanting to have conversations and build that, what were you also able to see in the cops?
I've seen a lot of great things from the cops. Like it was this one time, a kid came up to me. He was like, "Why do you support cops?" I was like, "Well, cops are not always what they seem like on TV." He was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Did you have an interaction with a cop?" He was like, "No." Well, you should start interacting with them. And he came to me the next day. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Cops are actually like good people." I was like, "Told you."
Yeah, I mean, because I think that, we are quick to judge people without even knowing what they go through. Like, we all go through emotions. We all go through, like, phases. So I just think that, the littlest thing, like, hello, good morning, I see you, I'm rooting for you, I appreciate you, I love you, like, words of encouragement can go a long way. So they have a difficult job. They probably have, if I'm not mistaken, probably top 5 most difficult job in the world, right? Because they deal with so much. So it's just that common courtesy as well, and realizing that they're a human being, not just okay, well, this person's just a cop and that's it. No, the person's still a human being at the end of the day, too. So for you to say that, I think that that resonates a lot. As well. So from your experiences and things of that nature, like, what are some things that you're learning? What are some things that have been like some hurdles for you?
Some things I'm learning is perseverance. I've always had perseverance ever since I was young. Going through whether it's school, with my business, always learned perseverance throughout my mom, honestly. it's a lot of situations where I had to persevere, and she was the main one that was holding me in her arms, like, you know, really helping me shape who I am. And I thank her for that a lot. Yeah.
Shout out to mom. She the MVP. Shout out to her. I think that's definitely good because, you know, foundation is very, very important. You know, who you look to towards the inspiration or the motivation when you feel down and out and you're like, where do I go? Where do I turn? So I think that's fantastic and amazing that you actually have somebody to do that, because a lot of people need, you know, support or look for support. So the fact that you have that, man, kudos to you and the work that you're doing, definitely in the community. So as far as like, you know, downtime, because it seems like you're a busy person. So like downtime, what do you do on your downtime? If you have downtime, is that?
I hoop. I play video games. You know, the normal teenage stuff. You know, hoop, play video games, eat.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
You watching other people play video games, or you playing the video games yourself?
I play, watch.
Okay.
You know, I do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, because I'm about to say, like, now it's like they watching other people play games, they watching other people eat food.
Right.
It's just like, it's just weird, not weird, I'm not going to say weird, but it's just awkward, like,
yeah,
the social interaction isn't so social anymore. They're just like chilling in the house, YouTubing it up. It's all cool though. So that's cool. So as long as you're still being able to, you know, socialize, I think that's cool. You know, because like I said, everything now is just like YouTube University. Right? Yeah. There's so much information out there now.
Yeah.
So that's good. Did you have any like favorite teams like that you watch? Like your favorite basketball team, favorite football team?
Okay, so I don't have a favorite basketball team. I have favorite players.
Okay.
That I root for.
Okay.
But I already named them, you know. Yeah.
Okay. You said Braun. KD was one, right?
KD, yeah. Kyrie, and John Morant. And Chris Paul.
And Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And you left out Curry, but I'm going to add Curry, right? That's cool. All right. That's fine.
I like Curry. Yeah.
Got you. So as far as like football, you watch football? Or?
Yeah, I watch football.
Okay.
Yeah. My team is the Colts. We didn't draft the right pick. I wanted them to, but you know, I support them either way. I've been a Colts fan ever since like Peyton Manning.
Okay.
I love Peyton Manning like so much. Like when I'm playing like football, I will always bring like Andrew Luck jersey or a Peyton Manning jersey to support my team, and you know, I'll make sure I'm quarterback right there under the center and everything. But in reality, I was actually trash at football, like contact. So yeah, skinny kid playing football. Basically.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, like I said, and that's rare too, because I don't really know that many Colts fans. So
yeah,
the fact that you said you like the Colts, that's cool. And you know, Peyton Manning is definitely a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And Andrew Luck, great quarterback, great talent.
Yeah.
I know that he retired early, but definitely, you know, a great quarterback and a leader. And I think the players you named definitely resonate with yourself because I see that leadership that you're taking. I see the strides that you take every day to want to be bigger, want to be better, but you're realizing the responsibility that you carry, and you're not afraid to encourage and motivate the next person. You know, and I think that is commended and should be recognized because it's rare. It's not really spoke about, you know, as much, normally in our community as well. So definitely you being a pillar, being the advocate, you know, salute to you, man. Seriously, salute to you because it takes a lot. So definitely that inspiration and that motivation that you have and that you seek, continue to be that for other people. I would definitely say that. Did you have any favorite like childhood movies that you watched or any favorite movies?
Oh, come on. Yeah. You see my mom right there. Yeah. I can name some. Polar Express, that was like all-time favorite. The Incredibles, I watched that all the time.
Okay.
Finding Nemo. Ooh,
okay.
I was on that every day. Fat Albert.
Okay.
That's probably one of my favorite childhood movies of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a lot.
You said Fat Albert. Okay, that's different. That's definitely different.
Oh, like Mike too.
You said like Mike.
Like
Okay.
Mike, yeah.
I mean, I like all the ones that you named. I'm not knocking any of the movies you named. I'm big on movies too. I thought you was gonna say like Lion King or like
I love the Lion King.
Aladdin
Yeah.
or
And
what is it, Cars?
Cars. Yeah. I loved Cars.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. I thought you was gonna say some of those, but it's all good. And I think all those movies, like once again, they kind of shape who you are, right? Because I think that, like Mike, of course, you know, with the basketball shoes, he put them joints on, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's unstoppable on the court.
Right.
You don't got the shoes no more, then he can't make no buckets. Then it's like Finding Nemo. You're in water, you're traveling, you're finding what exactly? Finding who? And then Incredibles. You know, back to how you were saying earlier with your shirts, superpowers.
Right.
And how that entails, man. So that's definitely a lot, man. Is there, like, as far as like music that you listen to or anything like that, that kind of like, you know, gets your day started or anything like that? Like, what's the typical day look like for you?
I listen to a lot of J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. My playlist right now is J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye. Even though he's like kind of, you know.
Right, on the fence. It's okay, it's okay. Old Kanye's good, though.
Yeah, old Kanye. That's what I listen to. Old Kanye. Drake. I love Drake. I think that was my first artist I ever listened to. Rap was Drake. I listened to a lot of, you know, New York drill. I don't really listen to that like that, but I listen to it. Lil Durk.
Okay.
I'm not really like a young boy person.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't like young boy that much. It's this artist from Brooklyn. His name is Chef G. I like listen to him. Yeah, and Kendrick Lamar. That's my playlist.
That's what's up. That's what's up. No, I like them. I like the rappers that teach you something. So you name some. You know, Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake. You good with me? That's good because I know, you know, now it's just like they're not really saying that much. Not knocking them. I don't like to knock artists because I feel like everybody's creative, right? But it's like, teach me something, please. Say something. Have a message, please. That's all I ask because I think that's very, very important in this day and age, you know, and definitely what we're going through and things of that nature. So if you were to have a conversation with 5 people, you know, celebrity, regular, who would those 5 people be?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive.
Kobe. I would love to talk to Kobe. LeBron. Named those 2 already. Let's see. I want to talk to Barack again. Obama. I'm going to talk to Obama again. J. Cole. I got to have him there. My last one. My mom has to be there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She got to.
Yeah.
That's the rock. That's the pillar. That's how it started, right? For sure. I like that. I like that. And I think that you would probably learn a lot from that conversation, too. Like, they probably just pour a lot of motivation into you and, you know, encourage you to, you know, do bigger and better things. So as far as you being this, I guess, activist, philanthropist, entrepreneur, motivational speaker, a man of many hats, right? So many hats. What is it that you want people to, you know, remember? And, you know, I guess, what would your motivation be for those people that feel lost, feel confused, they don't know where to go, they don't know where to turn? Like, what would your motivation be for those people?
First, I tell everyone this. I know this is my motto and everything. You're never too young to do anything. Secondly, find yourself. Find what you're good at. Find your passion. Find how you operate in a day. Just be yourself, honestly. Don't try to be no one else.
He's saying don't be anybody else because everybody else be yourself. Don't be anybody else because I think that's the biggest thing, really. You know, and I think now is just showing gratitude and paying it forward. You know, appreciate everything that you go through, like the good, the bad, the ugly. Appreciate it all because at the end of the day, like, you're right where you want to be. It could be better. It could be worse, but you're right where you want to be. So once again, I appreciate you for taking the time, out your busy schedule. Because once again, you're a man in many hats.
Yeah.
You could be motivating somebody right now. You could be working on the book right now. Right. Who knows, right? There's so many things that you could be doing right now, but you spend the time to have this conversation, man. And I appreciate you as the young king that you are. Continue to inspire, uplift the youth. And I commend and salute you on the work that you're doing, man.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you. With that being said, y'all, the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream.